SNAP is about to expire tomorrow. Wow. And people are losing their minds, but not Adam Carolla.
Absolutely not.
Carolla has advice for people, right?
Good.
So, what to know about SNAP as benefits set to expire amid government shutdown. So let's read a couple of these things for some of the folks. Folks, if you're watching PBD podcasts, I don't know how much of you are relying on SNAP. So maybe you don't know about it. So let's educate you a little bit. The federally funded supplement nutritional assistance program called SNAP has been increasingly searched topic of discussion as the government shutdown threatens to halt benefits for more than 42 million Americans who rely on it. If the shutdown, which is nearly 1 month mark, continues into November, SNAP benefits could cease as early as November 1st. What is SNAP? The program sometimes referred to as food stamps, issues electronic benefits to millions of eligible low-income individuals and families. Those benefits can be used to purchase food. Who is eligible for SNAP? U.S. citizens must apply for SNAP in the state they currently live in and must meet requirements such as resource and income limits. This is ABC News' article, by the way. How do SNAP work? Benefits from financial assistance. What can SNAP buy and where can SNAP be used? Eligible households can use their benefits on fruit and vegetables, meat and poultry and fish, dairy products, breads and cereal, and other products such as snack food, non-alcoholic beverages, and seed and plants that produce food for the household, and how Trump's mega bill changed SNAP. Remember, this is ABC. Earlier this year, President Trump signed his tax and spending mega bill into law on July 4th. Changes were made to SNAP eligibility factors, including work requirements and non-citizen eligibility. Work requirements. Those working are paying for you not to work. Maybe for 90 days for you to recover from it, but not permanently rely on it, right? Mm-hmm. In non-citizen eligibility, the mega bill also slashed SNAP funding by an estimated $186 billion over 10 years. The mega bill further shuttered the SNAP Ed, a federally funded grant program that helps people make the SNAP dollar stretch, teaches them how to cook healthy meals. Really? Okay, ABC. Teaching them how to cook healthy meals. Perfect. If SNAP is teaching people how to cook healthy meals, tell me why these numbers that Adam Carolla is sharing, how healthy is it for you to be 65 pounds heavier? Go ahead, Rob.
Reading that SNAP's going to run out, and 40 million people.
Yeah. Voice is the best.
40 million.
40 million. Okay, listen to me, everybody. This whole thing of like 40 million people are going to go hungry. First off, those 40 million people average an extra 40 pounds on them over the average working American. If you took the average person that's on SNAP, getting free food, and the average person that gets no free food from the government, the average female who gets no free food from the government is 146 pounds. The average SNAP recipient is 211 pounds. So is it a food? I know. First off, we talk about going hungry. Nobody could benefit from a nice fast more than the SNAP recipients.
Tell me that's not noble, Tom. By the way, he says 40 pounds. But what did he say the numbers were, Rob? The average person that takes SNAP is 211 pounds.
Jeez.
And those who take no SNAP are 146 pounds. So we're starving the people that are not eating, and we're feeding the people that are eating too much. Is that kind of what that means, Tom? Tell me about the math here, because I'm, just a regular guy here trying to figure this thing out. What's going on here, Tom?
Well, I think Adam Carolla is making a point that it's not helping people. I think he's tongue-in-cheek making a point about, hey, it's not really helping the poor people that need it. People that are on it are just kind of, doing nothing and just kind of gorging and becoming very, very large. We have to remember a couple things. I'm not going to repeat any part of the story, Pat. I'm going to run into something here. The Dems want SNAP to become part of UBI. It's a backdoor for UBI. They want to open more and more and more government programs toward universal basic income. So they want SNAP to be more people. And they want people. And by the way, we haven't even got to the part where it's not 40 million Americans. It's 40 million people in America. There are people on this, a huge percent of the people that are not citizens that are taking advantage of it. And there's frauds. I read last week, I was reading about SNAP, and I read SNAP fraud stings. Do you know in Hawaii they ran apparently, I was trying to find this again, but the commentary I was reading had a quick quip, and I hope this is correct, but it stands to reason. There are people that file for it and then sell the cards. they sell the cards for cash because they're below the line so they could qualify to get the card, but they're able to go to Costco and other places and get enough food for themselves. That makes sense? So then they sell the card. So, so guess what? It is sort of like universal basic income. The same thing they did with Social Security. They kept expanding Social Security. Oh, you're 11 years old and and someone passed away. You can have the Social Security benefits even though you weren't due to get that for 50 years. And so,
yeah, what you're talking about is Hawaii has a hotline. That's 1-866-264-2925 that you call. This is what they reported this year. Hawaii's Department of Human Services issued a fraud alert on May 22nd, 2024. You're so right.
That's what
Tom, about this, of people taking advantage of EBT. And you know what ends up happening? They were issued a payment error rate on Hawaii SNAP program. The state was fined almost $11 million by the federal government because its error rate, overpayment and underpayments for SNAP jumped 21% in 22-23.
well, there you go. People that really need it aren't getting it, and the state's doesn't have a chief
Filtering
compliance
out. Yeah,
officer
exactly.
apparently, and then the government's got to come down and fine one of the 50 children in these United States.
Yeah. So, Adam, your thoughts on
Why
this?
is this
'Cause I know-
such a big deal? Meaning, like, I just sent Rob a thing over here. Let me actually use a little bit more of a Brooklyn accent over here. But we can't let people go hungry. But what people are we talking about here? Because I saw this stat over here. I'm trying to do my Brooklyn accent, Rob. If you could show this, the types of people who are using the SNAP.
Adam, just talk regular. Your
Okay,
regular
I'm
Jewish
sorry.
is perfect.
They're Afghani.
Your regular you is great. Don't make it crazier.
Vincent, I'm trying to do
Go
a
ahead,
character
just go.
here.
I want to hear the story.
Look at these people. Where are they coming from? They're definitely not my people. They're Afghani. They're Somali. They're Iraqi. The Haitians. I love the Haitians. They're eating the cats. They're eating the dogs. But are these people not
Exactly.
American?
Who are you?
Are these people not supposed to be here? Is this what's going on? Why are they getting the cat? One of my buddies right now is in the middle of texting me. He's an American. I'm not going to use his name, but he's like, bro, they're going to cut me out of Snap. I said, why the hell are you on Snap?
Yeah.
You've been in this country. You're born and raised in America.
Yeah. What is
You're
he?
a father with 2 kids. Why are you even on? Why are so many people on Snap? Have you ever been on Snap?
Because he can. No, but
AKA
because he
food stamps?
can. No, because he
You know
can.
what? Snap is food
If he's in
stamps.
Hawaii,
Yes.
someone's going to
I
call
love
a
how they
hotline, turn
changed
him
the
in.
name to make it sound cool. Oh, Snap.
Oh,
it's food
Snap.
stamps.
It's food stamps.
Food stamps.
By the way, have you ever been on it?
Never.
PBD, have you ever collected food stamps?
Food stamps, yes.
You have. Why did you collect it?
19. I did not. My mother did. I was
Your
12,
mother did.
13 years old.
How
yeah.
long did she collect it for?
I couldn't even tell you.
Okay. My first job, I worked for 1 year, then I got laid off, and they gave me unemployment, they gave me food stamps. It lasts for 6 months. 6 months.
Yeah.
You should be able, if you're a working and able-bodied person, you should be able to get a job 6 months later. We've all heard the stories of the welfare queen just having kids and getting food stamps, and like you get married to the government, you never need a man, you never have to work, the government pays for you. How long is that sustainable? People talk about the entitlement programs here, Social Security, Medicaid. Those are for people a lot of times that can't work. You're old, you're sick. These are for able-bodied people just having kids.
So the point
So my
is-
question is, why are so many people on this?
Adam,
and how long are they on it for?
Adam, because think about it. He said 40 million, Pat. The actual number is 41 to 42 million. That's 1 out of 8 Americans are on food stamps. Okay, and that's exactly what the left wants. They want you dependent on the government. Okay, they don't want strong, independent citizens. They want voters who rely on freaking government checks. Because guess what, Adam? That's how they held on to power, bro. When your food, your rent, your healthcare all comes from the same people asking you for the vote, your freedom's already gone, bro. Like, by the way, and then think about it. During the Biden
Real
administration,
quick, Rob, while he's doing the thing, can you just pull up who's eligible for food stamps? And what are the qualifications? What the timeline?
during the Biden administration, Democrat, remember they were like asking for voter ID is racist. Who are they pandering to? And then Gavin Newsom has made it illegal to even ask for identification in California. Okay, they flood the country with the illegals, and those are their voters. And here's the truth, Pat, and I love that you said it in the beginning. If you're an able-bodied American citizen and you choose not to work, but you're living off the government, you shouldn't be able to vote.
I agree.
Do you feel me?
I agree. By the way, check this out. So here's a guy, World Star just posted this 19 hours ago. By the way, a lot of foul language, so brace for impact. If you got your kids around, earmuffs,
Hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your...
Step away from this. But this guy is talking about folks who are getting food stamps. Go ahead and play the clip, Rob.
Motherfuckers thinking it, but they ain't gonna say it. Listen here, I don't give a fuck about y'all losing y'all food stamp. I'm 25 with no motherfucking kids. I get up at 6 o'clock to go to work, and at the end of the work, I go coach kids. It's just not hard for you motherfuckers out here with kids. It's hard for us too. And no fucking way do I want my hard-earned tax money going towards you and your non-fucking kid just because you couldn't get off your fucking back and go get a job or tell a motherfucker to wear a car. So no, I do not give a fuck because you're losing your benefits. Bitch, get off your ass, go get a job, do what the fuck you gotta do
Okay, you can
to
pause it
raise your
right there.
fucking kid.
I will tell you, he doesn't curse as much as Kamala does.
Kamala's horrible.
Exactly.
Kamala goes a little
Yeah.
bit more, but obviously a part of that on what the point is, I was in the military, okay? And I remember when I was in the military, what would happen? On a Monday morning formation, they would come out and they would say the following. If your last 4 years Social Security ends with a 3, step to the front. And you're like, gosh.
Here we go.
You would step to the front. And then they would say, Johnson, yours also ends with a 3. Oh, come on, Sarge. Step to the front. Step to the front. Okay. All right, follow us. Then you go to the bathroom and you have to pee. And I don't know what they would do. Their head was like right here watching everything to make sure there was no what is
adding
it?
like bleach or stuff into the
There was no
urine.
bleach.
Let me take a
in it.
look. Let me
yeah,
take a look.
they would take a look and you're peeing kind of like how he's doing.
Take a look.
And then
Hey,
you would
it's
hand your
looking good,
business.
PBD.
You would hand your business, and then afterwards they would come back and say, "You tested positive for weed." Okay, you're getting demoted from an E4 to an E1. Oh, come on. Yep, and you got to do Article 15. All right, and you go away. I come out. I'm talking to one of my friends. I said, "This guy's a hardcore liberal at the time." I said, "I believe anybody who gets anything for free, welfare, food stamps, unemployment, anything, drug tested at any time if we want to make sure you're living a straight up life, and it's a short-term period that you get. That's not fair. That's invading people's privacy." Wait a minute. You're truly invading people's privacy and you're getting money from the people that are working to give you the benefit. Now, we're not doing this. So the point is, Obama back in the days when he was president, I think unemployment at one point, Rob, can you verify this? Under Obama, unemployment at one point went all the way up to 24 months. 24 months. Just check to see if this is accurate.
Was that his first?
Yeah, there you go. During Obama's presidency,
That was during
there
the Great
were
Recession,
24
right?
consecutive months of jobs. But there was at one point that unemployment
Benefits, unemployment
yeah,
benefits.
so I
how
just
long?
asked right now,
Yeah,
Rob. I asked if you. I asked if there is if unemployment was up to 24 months, and they would pay unemployment out to 24 months.
That's a long
yeah,
time,
that's what it
man.
was. So unemployment.
But this was
would
during
be-
the Great Recession.
I
to be
understand
candid.
that, but it
Yeah.
was a massive, like guys could extend.
2 years?
And then all of a sudden they cut, and once they cut, everybody started looking for a job.
Yeah.
So what happens if all of a sudden you cut this? Hey, guess what? Go look for a job. This
just
wasn't
put a fire under
created
your
for
butt.
you to just stay on it. So anyways, we're going to see what's going to be happening with this.
And then you agree, Pat,
And-
with them not vote. Like, I think if you can get a job and you're not, and you're just getting money from the government, you're not going to vote. It's called a free and fair election. If you're buying their vote, stay on. We're going to keep you your money. You shouldn't be
you
able to
can't
vote.
stop people from voting, but I see what you're
No,
saying.
but I think that
there
they
needs to
should-
be some accountability if you're just sucking off the teat of big government.
But wait a minute. Let me
need
ask you
gun
for what he's
control, we
saying.
need vote
Okay.
control.
If other taxpayers who are working hard are paying for you, you're voting to make a decision on behalf of who?
Bingo.
Other people that are funding you. There is no logic there.
Yep.
You don't own Apple. You're not a shareholder. You don't get to say anything about Apple. How are you
But
paying?
you're a shareholder of America because you're a citizen.
Define that. Define what
You're
that
a
is.
citizen of America.
Are you
That's it.
contributing? Are you paying taxes?
If
Are you
you're a
sitting on your
citizen-
couch having babies?
Listen, there's half of people in America I don't think should have a vote whatsoever, but they have a vote. We can't
And
dismantle the voting
that's
system
not
if you're
the point.
if you're a legal citizen.
The point is logically.
Yes.
In any company, okay, in any organization, whoever carries their little red wagon more than others gets a bigger vote.
Yep.
If
wish
you're
that was true
sitting
in America,
there,
yes.
if we ran a country, that's the only way we would ever do it. If you don't, you don't. It's that simple. But obviously, right now, the more and more they're going to, people are upset because, SNAP is teaching people how to build healthy food. Really? Why are they 60 pounds heavier then? Tell me how healthy it. Oh, you think they're following the?
No,
If they were following directions, they would go get a job right now. What do you mean? Any of the other stuff that they're
Precisely.
talking about? You know what is scary to most people? Planning. Most people are afraid of planning. Most people are afraid of sitting there and saying, "Oh my God, you want me to plan for next year?" But you know who's not scared of planning? I want to introduce you to this guy who was looking for a business plan to fall out of the sky for him, and it didn't happen. But he made a decision to put on his calendar on December 12th to spend an entire day with somebody. Go ahead and play this clip. Watch this fellow here. Good-looking guy, minding his
watch.
own business.
The best looking guy.
Hey, Vinny. What's up, Pat?
What are you doing?
Waiting.
For what?
Business plan.
To come from Scott.
That's what people told me. It works
That's not how it works.
Worked for Newton.
That's not how it works. On December 12th, I host an event called the Business Planning Workshop, where we go through this entire manual together on how to write a business plan based on 12 building blocks.
Okay.
All you have to do is click on a link below.
Okay.
Get registered. December 12th, we'll be together all day.
All right, so can we go eat right now? Because I've been
Yeah,
here for
let's
4
go.
hours waiting like
for
an
the
idiot.
sky.
Idiot.
I mean, he even made me look up the second time to see if it was going to fall or not. But it's not falling. For some of you guys, I got big plans for 2026. December 12th, come join us. Rob, can we please put the link below everywhere so people can see it? For those of you guys that are listening to it in audio, it's bpw.bedavidconsulting.com. Join us December 12th together to write up your business plan for 2026. If you enjoyed this video, you want to watch more videos like this, click here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click here.